Hey guys, welcome back to another Tom Talks video. I hope you're all doing well. In today's episode, we'll be talking about medication, whether that's prescriptive medication or just one-offs. I do apologize about my voice. I do have a throat infection, and I really wanted to get this video out because I'm not being productive today due to my throat. So I'm just trying to get what I can done. Anyway, on with the video. This one I've been planning to do for a while now. Over the last year or so, I've had to take meds for my acne. You know, I want it gone for good. It destroys my confidence and quality of life. I've done everything the doctors and specialists have asked me to do, but here I am still taking the meds. As a result of the meds, I can't drink, which isn't the end of the world, but in social situations, a drink won't go amiss. And it's difficult because it means I'm always having to go out on a night out and just not drinking. I'm not saying drinking is the be all and end all of the party. I mean, I have an episode on this channel about drinking, but it's nice to have one or two. You know, I don't want to say I'm addicted to them, but I find myself panicking and stressing when I'm about to run out of these tablets. And the doctors can take ages to get them. You know, if you take them every day for a year straight, they're gone. You know, I do everything. I wash my face. I have good hygiene. I have a good diet now. I drink lots of water. There's just something that they're not telling me, and it's really frustrating. Yeah, I'll be honest, it's taken a toll, and I can see that now. I'm at a point where it's nearly gone again, and my mental health is the best it's been since being on the tablets. I'm not saying my mental health is amazing right now, but on the meds, it's currently at its best. You know, I've been at some real low points being on these tablets, because they have a lot of side effects, which is bloody annoying. But I try my best just to get through it, you know. It's difficult. It's very difficult. You know, but I can't live like this forever. You know, I feel like a hermit. I rarely go out, and maybe it's because of the time of year, but I feel too self-conscious most times. I remember we were out in a nightclub on New Year's, and they were taking photos at the nightclub. And I just turned my face because I knew what my face looked like. I only went out for my friends. And they got the photo, and you can see in the photo, it looks like I have the biggest skin rash across my face. It's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. One of my mates says it's his favourite photo, but it's the worst for me. And he's being, like, genuine, but it's the worst for me. And it's just horrible, because, you know, I don't get why it's happened to me, but it has, and that's what we have to deal with. It does affect my life, especially my acting work, because I haven't had any acting work when I have spots, and when I don't have spots, it's easy. It's easy to get, and the proof's in the pudding. Every project I've done so far, where I've been on screen, I haven't had any acne or anything, and I can only assume that's down to, you know, efficiency and saving money, because, you know, the makeup people have to, you know, put more makeup on me, which is more time, which is, you know, minutes matter in filming. So I can only assume, like, just before Christmas I got sent 3 jobs, and my spots were on the rise again because the doctors just couldn't supply the tablets on time, and I had to send a photo of my current face, and I got rejected pretty much instantly. And, you know, it is a world full of rejection, but when it's something you're passionate about and you can't do it because you can't control what your body does, it's fucking annoying, you know. You just want to get on with life. I had a similar problem back in school right before COVID. Not to do with spots, but to do with tablets. I had crippling anxiety, and I just needed. I just couldn't go in. This was right before COVID. I just couldn't go in. I'd have a panic attack, and I don't know why. So I had to take some tablets to kind of chill me out, let's say. And I never felt so good, you know, not a worry in the world. So all the worries got zapped out of me. But I was addicted and reliant on the medication to help me. However, a good way I overcame that was actually from my mum. She gave me polos. If you don't know what a polo is, it's like a mint. It's like a ring mint. And it was like the placebo effect. Placebo meaning like you think it's doing you good, or it's like a substitute, but it's just nothing. And it worked. It actually worked, and I managed to get off those tablets and do some breathing techniques, obviously with the help of a therapist, but there are ways to get off medication. And just addicting things in general, like drinking a lot, or smoking, or vaping, or hardcore drugs. You know, there are ways. Obviously, when you're addicted, you are addicted. You can't just choose to stop. But if you have the right people around you, which is what I'm trying to say, is we need to be careful and have the right people around us, then you can overcome it, you know. And right now, as I said, I'm more mature. I'm not a proper adult, but I'm an adult, whether I like it or not. I'm understanding that I'm not addicted to my current medication. It's just I know I need them and I want this gone. But it's difficult, you know. Like the last 2 times I've gone out and I've wanted to drink, I've stopped the medication and I've had a drink. I feel like Captain America. I just can't get drunk. I just throw it all up, and you know, other stuff, but you don't need to get into that. It's grim. So I guess the answer to the whole question is patience. Once it's gone, once I don't need the tablets, obviously my mental health will be so much better. I'll be just feel so much better, and everything. It's just like a knock-on effect, you know. But yeah, just be careful with medication, gamers. Whether it's prescripted or not, you just need to kind of see what your situation is from an outside perspective and see if it's healthy, see if it's right, and see if it's, you know, keeping you alive, keeping you going. It's tough, because we all just want to be happy in life, but unfortunately, life doesn't work that way in modern society. You know, maybe if we were back in like caveman era or the tribes, you know, everyone's happy there, you know, one with nature and that. But right now, well, God knows right now. But anyway, just wanted to get that across so, you know, you can understand my experiences and experience and my mindset with it. Hopefully this helps. Take care, gamers. Thank you.